why are all these Christian marriages in dead bedrooms?
I don't think the biblical rules uh, are always antithetical or mutually exclusive to the secular ones. If anything, the Bible is very pro-sex, go have fun, that sort of thing. Where I find the biggest contradiction or where you run into issues is how people interpret it. And there is a
I
large
agree.
motivation. Yeah, there's a large motivation among all the different people I mentioned. But if we were to boil it down to the simplest one, women just don't like sex as much as men. I know, yes, if you're an attractive man, the right guy, and the magic, yeah. But just generally speaking, women are not all that excited about sex. But they do know men like it a lot. And that's where they have no problem manipulating, particularly the passages about lust and a continual comparison to Christ as, well, you have lust in your heart, and oh my gosh, you like sex more than God, and that's sinful. And because guys want to obey Christ, we got to obey both rules. Like, well, I don't want idolatry. I don't want to love something more than God. That's against the rules. And so it really the intellectual dishonesty on the people who manipulate those passages, that is what's putting a lot of Christian men into impossible and mentally tortured situations. Then on top of that, you have influencers, politicians, feminists, everybody else on the internet and public discourse also shaming sex from a secular standpoint. So when I did the research and consulted theologians and pastors and all that, not to mention read the Bible myself, uh, there's the Bible does want you to have sex. The Bible wants you to
It's very
enjoy your
clear.
spouse. Yeah, it's pretty clear. But then you read and they're warnings. They're not irrational. You shall have no other gods before me. Okay, and anything can become an idol. You could like ice cream. You could like whatever. But that when as a secular guy standing out with familiarity with Christianity, up close and personal, I can look at it and say, no, no, these people are dishonest. They're taking advantage of you. And so I don't believe the Bible is anti-sex or anti-love or anti-happy, goofy, kinky fun times. There's just a handful of rules, and then what you see is ulteriorly motivated people manipulating the other passages of the Bible.
No, that's true.